About 30 years ago, a small scientific revolution took place. Maybe it's a big scientific revolution. It took place under the radar. What happened was that physicists began trying to communicate their findings of how Einstein's universe worked, and they tried to communicate this to the general public. The language they chose was not mathematics, but poetry and metaphor, and all of a sudden the walls came down, because now the physicists are speaking the same language as the ancient cultures, because the ancient cultures weren't based on superstition and myth, they actually had knowledge. So now the physicists can talk about the relationship between human consciousness and time and space, can talk to the Chinese who talk about the relationship between qi and the meridians and biology, who can talk to the Hindus who talk about prana and the chakras and the nadis, who can talk to the Jews who talk about nefesh and ruach neshama and the relationship between those things and time and space. There's a saying in China that you can learn everything there is to know about the universe and never leave your own backyard. There's a saying in Judaism, you can learn everything there is to know about the universe simply by studying the Torah. These activities seem simple. You'll see somebody just sitting in their backyard. You'll see someone just reading the book. But there's a complexity in these activities, because the trick is to know what you see when you see it, to recognize what you've been looking at for such a long time. There's a joy in that when you finally are able to recognize what you've been looking at for a long time. And that's one of the things I'm trying to mirror in this book, to have the complexity combined with that joy of recognizing something that you've been seeing for such a long time.